Welcome back to our second broadcast. We're the All-Star Creators. My name is Jacob, and I'm here again with Brianna.
And Jason.
President Donald Trump has publicly condemned the recent chemical attacks in Syria.
Trump announced it in a cabinet meeting at the White House Monday afternoon and stated that a decision on U.S. intervention will be made over the next 48 hours.
We are concerned when a thing like that can happen. This is about humanity, said POTUS. He then tweeted, "The area of atrocity is in lockdown and encircled by the Syrian army, making it completely inaccessible to the world."
In other news, professional boxer Canelo Alvarez withdraws from a rematch with Gennady Golovkin after failed drug test. He claims that he consumed the drugs from eating tainted Mexican meat during his training stint in Guadalajara, Mexico.
The fight was said to be one of the biggest boxing matches of 2018, and the drug test showed traces of the prohibited steroid clenbuterol in his system. He said, quote, "I am sad and feel powerless that this fight cannot happen now. I have nothing to hide. I'll do whatever I need to do to demonstrate I have never deliberately taken this substance," end quote.
Was this an accident, or was it deliberate consumption?
In later news, construction has started. In Denver, or what will become a new indoor concert half on Brighton between 40th and 45th Street, and is planned to hold between 2,200 and 4,000 people at a time.
Governor John Hickenlooper has showed his excitement towards the project, as it promises to be a very nice venue for the people of Denver to enjoy.
The two companies involved also plan to transform the Mission Ballroom to have a dance floor, and will be available for other events such as weddings, award shows, and corporate functions.
Also, Colorado has recently been experiencing a severe drought with the snowpack at only 66%, the state average for this time of year.
This unusual dryness has contributed to a number of forest fires, including those in Cherry Creek, Boulder County, and Fort Carson.
Water restrictions could be put in place by the end of the month. This is a clear cause for concern, and citizens should stay calm and make sure to conserve water this year.
And for our school news, students took the SAT, PCT, and most recently CMAS. And now over to our reporter Joanna, who will be interviewing Ariel.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, All-Stars Creators. I'm here with Yearbook. I'm going to be asking her a few questions about the PSAT test that we took recently. So the first question is, what was the easiest part of taking the PSAT?
The easiest part of taking the PSAT was definitely the English part, the second part, because you didn't really have to read too much. It was just like basically you're just going in and fixing errors, so it wasn't too hard.
What did you think was the most challenging part about the test?
I think the most challenging part about the test was the math part without the calculator, not because I felt like I needed the calculator, but because the answers were worded differently than we were initially taught that would be.
Did you take your time?
Yeah, I did. I didn't really care that I had a certain amount of time left. I just went as slow as I needed to.
What do you think about the test? Is it important?
Honestly, I don't think it's very important, but I know that you need it to get into college, so that makes it important, but personally I don't think that should be a determining factor in you getting into college. But
did you use any methods during the test? If so, what were they?
Really just for the math part, with the whole, do you know how to solve this part? If you don't know how to solve this part, do this, because I know that when it comes to math problems, it kind of takes a long time for you to be able to grasp onto what it's actually talking about. So I think that was one of the strategies I used.
Okay. Do you have any advice to tell other students to prepare for this test?
Honestly, just pace yourself, take your time. You don't need to like over exaggerate. Like don't freak out, because I know I tend to freak out when there's a certain amount of time left sometimes, but I mean, as long as you just keep taking your tests and be calm, you'll be good.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Joanna. Furthermore, the Yearbook is planning a car wash to raise money to make the yearbooks more affordable. If anyone is interested, it will be held on Saturday, April 21st from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The cost will be $10, and further information can be found on the posters. Come and support the Yearbook.
Thank you for joining us once more. Stay tuned for our next broadcast of
The All-Star Creators.